today, try today, try today. Early rise today. Don't care if we die today. Least we know we've tried today, try today.
Well, hello. Welcome back to Tier 1 once again. Back here in Spain, round 3 of the CRF1 championship. Ferrari with a 1-point lead over Aston Martin right now, with AlphaTauri not far behind with 2 points. Mercedes in a surprising 4th with a pretty stacked team this year. And that's as far as I'm going to go because I don't want to read all that. And then on the Drivers' Championship side, we do have Beeford that has qualified out of the top 10 both races and has somehow gotten second round 1 in. I gotta fucking mute my Discord 1 second. Boom. Alright. So there's going to be Beeford with a P1 with 32 points, with Jack almost 10 points with 9 points behind him, with Hops level with Jack after Jack had a shocking round 2. And then I'm just doing top 3 because, yeah, don't have that much time to waste. And then if we can get back into the race, that'd be cool. No, wrong one. What the fuck? I need to get a stream deck, dude. This is not it at all. As it might be a little bit of rain, and well, as Jack is not gonna be one of the first ones out. If I could talk. Only 16 drivers on the grid today. Have both the Ferraris out here today. Want to hopefully keep that championship lead, and both the Aston Martins as well. I think it's going to be a really good team battle this time around. Don't know about the driver's thing because Jack and Cons are pretty good. It could be a team battle. You never know. Hopefully we can have a little bit of Rosberg and Hamilton, and that is going to be Parker setting his lap first. Not telemetry. Boom. Parker is going to be one of the first ones on the lap, so he is going to be setting the banker, and he's just testing out his strategy. So, I mean, his setup, obviously, on the intermediates. I think he might be the only one on intermediates. I'm not going to watch him, to be honest. So Parker is going to be selling one of the first bankers of this session. If I could speak, you know, crazy English man can't speak English. A little bit of lag here and there. That Alpine looks like it has damage on it. Just banned. I love Ryan, just banned. Turbo Sphinx is going to be coming around this last corner. He's going to be setting the chase time for everybody, which is going to be a 15.33 with Parker right behind him. You know, obviously, no, it was 11. What the hell? No, 11 for I cannot. I'm done. I give up. And then it is going to be Bison trying to chase down the Alpine. He is going to put himself into P2. That is going to be a McLaren crossing the line next, and that is a... What are we doing, bud? It's going to be Jamie coming around the final corner. Totally forgot he was in McLaren, to be honest with you. And he's going to put himself up into P2 right behind it, and that is going to be the other Alpine snatching the pole time right now. But it is going to be one of the... That is going to be Cons coming around the final corner, hoping to put himself up into P1. He is going to put himself into P1 with Jack hopefully following. And it is going to be Jack up into P1, almost a 3/10 gap already. With Ron Beeford putting him up into P5. And then, where's the other guys at? Where's the other Red Bull? That is going to be Adam coming around right now. And Adam is going to put himself up into... or not. Okay, so I guess Hops is going to be on the next one crossing the line. Hops is in that Ferrari going to put himself up into P7. Not a wonderful first lap, but his teammate is up into P3, which is going to be pretty good for the both of them at the moment. And that is going to be Dom, I'm pretty sure, on a lap. That's not the right one I wanted to look at. Adam is going to be setting that purple section 1. Yeah, this corner right here is stupid tricky. I hate it. Rear end just slides out no matter what. Most of the time. He's going to be putting a little bit of tires on the grass there. But he is going to be coming through the sector 2 line. Is he going to be able to snatch purple sector 2 as well? He is. Looks like a very promising lap for Adam already. You got to keep it very tidy through this sector though, because any little mess up will lose you tons of time. Bailey, he did just run a little wide there. Probably just going to miss out a couple tenths. He might miss pole by a couple tenths as well. But he is going to be coming through this last corner, hopefully snatching pole from Wellish Jack. And he is going to put himself up into P6. Kind of surprising after those 2 purple sectors. But it is going to be a Mercedes 1-2 lockout in the moment. The Fridge not far behind, and then Adam. I don't think I've ever seen Adam in here. I'm not sure. I wasn't here last race, so... And that is going to be Dom putting himself into P3. 2 through 4 are pretty packed right now. Closest I've seen so far. And that is going to be the bottom 2, Senior Ghost. I know these guys can fight for a top 3, maybe even a top 5. Don't know what the plan is here. Maybe they just didn't want to go out yet. I mean, I'm not driving anymore, but you know. Pretty close already, holy shit. The only person that's off of the pace is Parker, and he was setting a lap on intermediates. And Wandy is joined. Yippee! Wandy is pretty quick, I know that. Parker is going to be one of the first ones to set his second lap of the tonight. And he is going to be coming around this final corner. He is going to be, this is his first lap on the softs. Hopefully, maybe putting himself up in the top 10, scoring some good points for Williams today. I don't even know if they have any points yet, to be honest with you. And there's going to be Switch following behind as well. I know Switch is a very good driver, and then Senior Ghost is going to be crossing that line as well. Hopefully, looking for good laps for all 3 of these guys. Parker is going to be crossing that Sector 1 line. He is going to put a purple Sector 1 down. And then Switch is going to be close behind, looking for a purple Sector 1 as well. And he is going to do that. He is going to be faster than what the fuck's his name? Parker at the moment. And then Senior Ghost is going to come around. And he did look like he got blocked a little bit by his teammate. But there is going to be another purple Sector 1 from that guy. And then Parker is going to be coming to the Sector 2 at the moment. Oh, this is a make or break right here. Oh no, man. Yeah, I already passed it. And then Parker is going to have that purple sector 2 already. He's going to be 2.5 tenths up. 2.5 seconds up. There you go. And then Switch, didn't see, I don't think he got it. And then Senior Ghost is obviously going to be looking for that purple sector 2. He is going to get that purple sector 2. And Parker is going to be coming around the final corner right now, looking for a top 10. And he is going to put himself up into P3. Very good lap from that Williams. And then it's going to be Switch next. Switch is going to put him up into P7. And then Senior Ghost is going to be coming around this final corner, looking for a top 10 as well. And he is going to put himself up into P2. Closest challenger to Wellish Jack at the moment with that 3/10 gap. Wellish Jack is already looking for his second lap. Parker already went, and then Switch already went, and then I think Jamie's. Yep, Jamie is half a second up right now on his time, which is only going to put him up to, I think, into the top 10. To come around this final corner, and he is going to put himself up into P3. Again, one of the challengers that's going to be able to challenge Wellish Jack through this session. That is going to be Wellish Jack going through the first sector on his second lap. I don't know if on new used tires, not 100% sure. Kind of look like used ones because they already got a little bit of marbling on them. That already is going to be a purple sector 1, and he's going to be 3 thousandths up already. And if I can think, that'd be Q. And he's going to be Fridge following close behind as well. He's not going to be able to, he's almost already 2 tenths down on his first time. And Wellish Jack is going to be coming into the second sector. Hop's getting out of the way for him. And that is already going to be a purple sector 2 for Jack, and he is going to be about 1.5 tenths up already. And Wellish Jack is going to be coming around this last couple corners here, not getting a draft from the car in front of him. Hopefully no dirty air either, and he is going to be coming across that final sector, and he is going to be setting a 1.10505, which is 4 tenths from P2. Go ahead and check in on Fridge a little bit. He is going to abort that lap. And Adam's going to be on a lap as well. He is in the sector 3. Looking to challenge the top 2 maybe. They've set the exact same time. That's happened like 5 times already this year. Then Kantz, his Wellish Jack's teammate, is going to try to lock out the front row. Looking, it's kind of like a little bit of a Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton type of situation. That's what I kind of see when I see this. But there's already going to be a purple sector 1 for Kantz. Looks like he did beat out his teammate in the first sector. And then looking for a purple sector 2 as well. Hops is going to be crossing the sector 2 line. He is going to be about 3 tenths up. All he needs is 4 tenths, and he will be in the top. Actually, yeah, he will be in the top 4. And then Kantz is going to get a little bit of a draft from his teammate. It is going to put him 2 tenths up. Not fighting with Wellish Jack yet, but he should be able to put himself up into P2. Coming around this last corner, Hops is going to be able to put himself up into P2. Seeing if Kantz can beat him out just a little bit. And Kantz is going to be able to beat him out just by the smallest of margins. This is going to be a very good battle between these two. That is going to be Wandy on the lap. He's already, never mind. Very good qualifying with these top 3 at the moment. Actually, the whole grid at the moment, I think they're... If you take out Wellish Jack, the grid's pretty fucking close. That's crazy. Anyways, there's gonna be Dom on a lap. Dom is aborting that lap. Turbo Sphinx. He's on a lap, I'm pretty sure, or he just set one. He is lagging all over the place. Holy crap. Guess we'll see here in a second if he's on a lap. He's on a lap, I'm pretty sure. Just popped my toes everywhere. That hurt. Ow. Wish I could see if it was gonna rain or not. That'd be cool. There's gonna be Adam on a lap right now. Adam is looking for at least a top 10. Looks like he hasn't had a very good couple of sessions. But it looks like he is trying to push that car out there. Because I know last year he was competing for the top. Don't know how these tracks are affecting him. But that is going to be across Sector 1. He's going to be about half a tenth up already. And then I know, where you go? Turbo Sphinx is going to be going up nowhere. He's going to keep himself up into, he's going to keep himself down into P13, 15 if I can speak. I hate it. I hate it here. But Adam is going to be crossing this Sector 2 line pretty soon, and he is going to be almost half a tenth down. And that is going to be an invalidation. Okay, he just crossed the line, but you know, whatever. That's crazy. Anyways. He's going to be coming through this last sector, but he is going to abort that lap. I don't know why you're pushing all the way through if you're going to abort it, but you know. It is going to be Jack retired with a 3/10 gap to P2. Kimi Räikkönen, and then there's gonna be Hops, maybe maxed out on pace at the moment. Top 3 for that Ferrari. Kantz is also retired as well. Maybe that's the best they could do for both of them, and that's gonna be putting their 2 and 3 in a little bit of jeopardy here, because Senior Ghost is gonna be starting his lap. Hopefully not looking for any traffic on the way out of here. That is going to be the Alfa Romeo of Adam getting out of the way for him. Looks like he did kind of challenge him a little bit. That's kind of weird. But it's going to be a Ferrari up ahead of Fridge, hopefully getting out of the way. It does look like he is pushing the hell out of this car right now. I didn't see what his Sector 1 time was. Didn't look like he's able to get on that throttle very lovely. Looks like he is fighting the car just a little bit. And he's going to miss that apex. But let's see what his Sector 2 time is. But he is going to be a 10th down, but he's somehow going to set a purple Sector 2. I don't believe it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But he is pretty sure going to abort that lap. Who is the next one up? That is going to be the McLaren of Dom, or it's going to be Ron Beeford down into P14 at the moment. He is going to be setting his lap, but it's going to be Dom following with the Ferrari of Frege in P9, trying to break the 11s. With Ron Beeford crossing that first sector, he is going to be half a tenth up already. With Dom following not far behind. Jamie has retired. And Dom is going to be about half a tenth down as well. And Ron Beeford, actually I should have looked at Fridge. Hey, it is not going to show me. Sweet. Anyways. With Ron Beeford trying to make it out of the top 10. Trying to make it into the top 10. Because he has, it seems like wherever he is in the right position almost every time. And he's going to be 2 tenths up. Only going to put him up into P9, trying to beat that Ferrari. I don't know how I knew that, but okay. But Fridge is also going to be actually almost down a tenth with Ron Beeford crossing the last corner, and he is going to put himself up into P9 just in front of that Ferrari. It'll be a little bit of a snap of oversteer from Fridge. There is going to be an invalidation from him, and then Dom's going to invalidate Parker and Adam on a lap right now. So that's going to be a purple Sector 2 for Adam. Maybe looking to put himself up into the top 3, maybe wedge himself in between those Mercedes. And he is going to be putting himself into P4 just above Senior Ghost. And then who was the other guy that was on? Switch is starting a lap. Bison's on a lap. Wandy's done. I think Switch is on one right now. That is not going to be purple sector 1 for Switch. Parker is actually just set a purple sector 2. He's almost a 10th up, which could put him into P6 in front of that McLaren. But he's going to have to try to hold up this last sector. It looks like he's very strong to that last corner, hopefully putting himself into the top 6, and he is going to beat that McLaren out. And then Ron Beeford's done, and then Switch is going to be done. Wandy's on the lap, and Dave Raptors on the lap. Dave Raptors is almost 3/10 up already. Looks like that won't even put him above P16 at the moment, though. I think Wandy's done. Yeah, Wandy's done. Let's see what Dave Raptors can do. Get himself into that top 10, maybe. He's going to be coming around this final corner. He was 3/10 up crossing the sector 2 line, but he is going to put himself up at a P11. Almost P10 for him, but it looks like he could be able to have it through the race. And I don't know if it's wet in the race or not. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody could give me that information. That'd be cool. Ryan, if you could like text me.
During the 2022 season, the newly crowned world champion Max Verstappen won the Spanish GP and subsequently broke Lewis Hamilton's 5-year win streak. Pastor Maldonado's 2012 win unfortunately turned out to be his only podium in the sport. However, the race weekend saw him set some world firsts in the process. Maldonado became the first Venezuelan
As we wait.
to start from pole, finish on
Gap. We will be starting back up at 57, which is 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Predictions. Obviously, Wellis Jack is gonna win this. First Mercedes 1-2 of the season. Thoughts, questions, opinions? Oh wait, can I don't want to. No, I don't want to go over there. Fuck all that. Then we already been live for 24 minutes. as we wait, we're still waiting, and always waiting. It'll probably just fucking throw me in, and they'll probably be racing as soon as I look back, but you know. And there it is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 lights. And away we go here in Spain. There's going to be Wellis Jack with already a decently good start. And then Hops is going to try to be on the toes of Kantz. Maybe not making a move, but he's going to go a little bit defensive. Oh, that is going to be him tapping the... Oh my god, if I could speak. So, you know, Ghost is going to be able to wedge himself not just ahead, but he is going to try to compete for that position. And there's already a shit ton of stuff that happened in the back. Wow. What are we doing, bud? That is Dave that was spun, but he does still have his wing intact. That is going to be Switch missing some wing. That is going to be Mitchis and Wandy out of the race with a virtual safety car. Apparently it is a full safety car because I see a safety car, but it's only telling me virtual safety car because this game, I paid $70 for this game. Yippee. Probably nobody's going to be coming in. I don't think there's any soft runners at the moment. They're all on the hards, except for Parker. He is and Frigid on the mediums. Actually, going to be Tova Sphinx on the soft, so he is going to be coming in most likely. If he doesn't, I think he's a madman, but you know. But that is going to be Senior Ghost coming in? What the hell just happened? It's like he got hit or some shit. Why is it when I'm not looking, shit happens? What are we doing? But since Dave Raptor does not have damage, he is going to put himself back up into P11. Don't know what happened there. Might be able to get the clip on that later, but we never know. It's getting kind of sketchy over here. Some shit happened. I don't know what happened. Does Hops have damage? Maybe? Hops doesn't have damage. I don't know what happened. See, it seemed like they all just stopped. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. This is nice. Well, as we wait for the safety car to come in, I guess this is a good time to talk about, I don't know. Kinda wish I had, what do you call it? But Dave Raptors is gonna throw away position to get some nicer tires. Alright, and we're back. This is going to be Willis Jack leading with his teammate Conch right behind him, and Hobbs ready to go as well. They're going to be going. Hobbs is going to have almost a jump on Conch. He is going to be on the rear end of him. It's going to be a little bit of dumping from them. And then, I don't think, and Dom is going to be on the tail of Adam. Maybe not going for a move, but it looked like it would be nice. And Beeford already is going to put himself up into P9, but I think Bison is going to fight that a little bit. But it is going to be Dom going side by side with Adam. And there's two Adams. Atom and Adam. And it's going to be a little bit of a correction from Adam. That is going to let Senior Ghost get by. And then Switch is going to be definitely looking for a move. But Hops is going to put himself up into P2. Const's a little slacking there. Const is definitely not going to want to let that one slide. I don't know if that was a correction from Hops or not. But, you know. But it looks like Hops is kind of falling off a little bit. Because Adam is already on the tail of him. And then Willis Jack is kind of just running away with his train at the moment. Holy shit, he actually really is just running away with his train. Hops is going to want to stay in that DRS, or maybe he can get himself closer to Jack and maybe make a move. And then Fridge and Beeford are going to be fighting at the moment. It's going to be Beeford on the outside with Fridge on the inside line. Beeford should be able to get this move done to this final corner, but Fridge is going to be able to edge himself just ahead. That is going to be fighting all the way to turn 1 with Senior Ghost maybe looking for a move as well. That is going to be 3 wide down the main straight. If I could get a good camera move, that would be fucking crazy. But it's going to be Fridge still battling that. Maybe giving a little love tap to Beeford. That is going to let Senior Ghost through as well. And that's going to be Fridge losing 3 positions. Trying to at least make it 2. But he is going to have to let that third one go. It's going to be Fridge all the way down to the P12. Senior Ghost on the rear end of Ron Beeford here. Going a little wide a little bit. I know Beeford was faster than Ghost last year. Don't know what about this year, but maybe it'll make it interesting that they could be on the same pace now. There's already going to be Beeford, you know, getting himself up. I think he did start what position did he start? Let's find out. Details, position change. Beeford started P9. I don't think he was caught up in all the bullshit at the beginning, but you know. It's gonna be all these guys, you know. Hop's trying to stay in that DRS as long as he can, maybe to fight Willis Jack. But it's gonna be Jamie maybe making a move on his teammate, but I don't think it's gonna happen this time around. Not a whole lot happening. McLaren is doing pretty good up into P5, P6. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be Kant out of that DRS this time around, though. He's going to be able to maybe get himself right back in it because he did get it right before that DRS line, but it looks like he is going to fall out of it just a little bit. I know Hobbs is trying to look to get into that DRS of Willis Jack and follow him through, but Kant is just going to be a sitting duck on this final straight. Well, the start and finish straight. It is going to be Hops not looking for a move, but he is going to be closing in. But it is going to be Adam going on the grass to make that move. A little too aggressive, I'd say, but that is going to be Hops not close enough to make that move. And then Adam is going to get that move done, closing off Kant. Maybe Kant can stay in the DRS and get himself up back into the podium positions. Hops is all over the rear end of Jack right now. Holy shit. The closest I've seen in a little bit. Hopefully Hops is probably going to try to get himself as close as he can coming into this next DRS detection zone. Hopefully just trying to get the move done. And that is going to be Adam putting himself into the DRS, almost losing Kant in the process. But Adam is already going to be flashing. Kind of looks like he's just throwing everything at it right now. Trying to get in that DRS of the top 3. But Hops is going to be just about half a second away from Jack. He's going to be a lot closer than last time, so maybe he can make a move this time around. He is going to put himself closer. There's going to be a 4/10 gap, and he's might be close enough to make this move this time around. He is going to stay right behind Jack, not looking to lunge for it. It's going to be maybe just a little bit of a, just trying to follow Jack. Maybe Hops is comfortable with this position. Maybe not trying to be too aggressive or in both the races. Senior Ghost is on the tail end of somebody. On Ron Beeford, put himself in, they're still in P8 and P9. I think those mediums maybe starting to die off here in a little bit. I know Parker's on those mediums right now with the McLaren boys in front of them, both on hards. Can't wait to see how that ends up. But Wellis Jack is going to be pulling a little bit more of a gap this time around. He is going to be at 7/10 gap, hoping Hops is going to be able to keep himself within that DRS and not let Jack run away, I would say. I don't know how to completely say that, to be honest. Looks like he might fall to Adam, but Hops is going to try to stay as close as he can for these couple laps, but Jack does have the pace advantage at the moment. And then Adam and Switch are just fighting back here. I think Dave started driving. I'm not 100% sure if he's still a reserve or what he's doing. Looks like Hops was pushing a little bit. He has put himself 5/10 away from Wellis Jack this lap. Hopefully, but he is going to be, looks like Jack is going to be building that gap up just a little bit more. Maybe Hops is slower in the third sector than Wellis Jack, because he's just going to be right back at that 3/10 again. Looks like he has kind of chopped it down a little bit. Not going to be a lot to be able to make a move, but I think Hops should have made a move when he could have, because he is just going to be kind of falling from him, but he is going to be 5/10 away from Jack coming in this final corner, and that DRS is going to be activated. Definitely not close enough to make a move, but hopefully get him close enough that he can follow through next laps, and he is going to close that DRS to be staying just right behind Jack. Maybe trying something a little different here. Try to play a little games with Jack. They're going to be about the same. Dave is full-time again? Oh, I forgot about it. Yeah, he is full-time again. Yeah, you're right. Thanks to the chat for that one. I'm surprised Adam hasn't really made any moves, but he is in that podium position with Cons, just about 8/10 behind him. Hopefully, Cons can put himself back in that podium position. I know he's been looking for at least a Mercedes 1-2 or a win from himself. His last round 2 in Bahrain, no, was it Bahrain? Yeah, Bahrain was pretty stressful for them because they had some, and that is going to be Hops with 3/10 separating for him and Jack. Don't know if he's going to want to go for the move this time around. Maybe just going to try to keep himself behind, play a little DRS chicken, but he is going to pull out to the outside, the inside actually, and he is going to be able to get that move done going into turn 1. Probably going to try to back up Jack just a little bit, maybe get Adam to attack, but Hops is in prime position at the moment. And then Adam is already going to be in like a 5/10 gap from these guys, but it is going to make Cons a little bit closer as well. Mercedes boys are still chilling. Holy crap. I don't think Hops is really making a gap for himself at the moment. Adam is getting closer, and Cons is getting closer to Adam. Maybe going for a move this lap, but it's going to be Jack falling a little bit to Jack. Not completely, but he is going to be close. Probably going to put himself into a 3 or 4/10 window coming into this last sector. But it's going to be 5/10 separating these guys right now. Looks like Hops has maybe saved himself this time around, but it is going to be about 5/10 separating these guys. Don't think Jack is going to be close enough to make the move. He is going to pull out to the inside and probably just going to get that move done before the first turn. And he's probably going to push, get Jack off his Hops off his ass a little bit. Failure, we have like five or six tiers. I'm not 100% sure on that. We usually, yeah, we have like a lot of tiers for pretty much any pace. Just depends on how fast you are, to be honest. If I could think, let's get back here again. We have 5. I thought we had 6, but it is going to be a 5/10 gap separating Hops and Willis Jack, because that dirty air coming out of that final corner is pretty bad that I know of. Personal experience, but he is going to be 4/10 away from Jack. I think Jack is running a little bit more of a lower wing than Hops. But I think Hops is going to be close enough to make a move or just stay behind, depending on what he wants to do. Maybe just get himself close and just stay behind, but he is going to be looking, trying to get on that weird wing of that Mercedes, and he is going to be close enough, not to make a move, but maybe to stay behind in that draft. Dirty air is very bad on this track, I know that. It seemed like when these two were fighting, Hops and Willis Jack were fighting, that Kant and Adam were able to pick up the pace a little bit, because Kant is falling down a little bit. I think Dom is maybe looking for a move on Kant. They are pretty close this time around. We Hops all over the rear end of Willis Jack. Ow, that hurt a wee bit. But Dom has kind of fallen away a little bit. Looks like he doesn't have the complete pace advantage. Maybe those tires are dying a little bit. Let's see. Details, just change tires. Yeah, top 6 are on the exact same tires. And then the only person on different tires is going to be Switch, that has just pitted last lap. And that is going to be nobody with penalties either. Sweet. And Fridge is going to put himself up in the points places. Maybe there's a little bit of spin from Dave. But Hops is definitely not going to be looking for a move this time around. Maybe Adam, he is a lot closer than he has been. I don't think Adam, is Adam flashing? Adam's not flashing. Hans is almost actually out of that DRS. Hoping not to fall out of it. He's probably going to try to push this time around. Keep himself into that DRS, you know, for he doesn't just lose out, because Adam is on the tail of Hops. Hops is going to try to get as close as he can to Willis Jack, trying to get Adam to fall, Willis Jack to fall to Adam, where he can maybe try to build a gap and run away, or you know, maybe put himself in a good position to pit. I think they might be pitting this time around. Not 100% sure on that. I think they might be. And that is a AlphaTauri in the wall. If I could say AlphaTauri, that'd be crazy. With a broken wing. It's not going to bring out safety car though. But it is going to be Adam with a 7/10 gap. And that's going to be Hops with 5/10, if I could speak. Don't think he's going to be close enough to maybe make that move, but again, he's probably just going to try to stay behind, you know, try to play it chill. Ooh, I think these guys are about to pit, maybe. Or pit next lap, I'm not 100% sure. There's going to be Senior Ghost that has retired in the pits. Probably just gave up after that one. And Dave Raptors may be looking for a little bit of revival here from himself. That should bring a safety car, I don't think. Hope not. Adam is going to be 5/10 from Hops. It looks like he has the pace to stay next to him, but this looks like this last sector, well as Jack and Hops are just more superior in it. There's going to be a little bit of correction. Definitely going to lose him some time. Cons is going to be a lot closer this time around. It looks like he is going to run a little wide, which is going to hurt his exit. And Adam's going to have hurt his exit as well, but Willis Jack and Hops are going to be close. I think Hops is going to be going for this move this time around because I think they might be pitting. Yep, that is going to be Hops looking for that move, and Willis Jack is going to cover the inside, and they're going to go side by side through this. Really, they're going to go side by side through here. And it's going to be Hops just ahead of Willis Jack, getting himself ahead and maybe just keeping that position too. But it looks like Jack is going to be catching just a little bit. I think Cons is definitely either going to want to space himself out or just going a lap longer than Willis Jack, because I think they're both pitting. Maybe. Not 100% sure. It's gonna be Willis Jack probably losing a lot of time to this corner because the dirty air is very bad. I know that. But Willis Jack is gonna be all over the rear end of Hops. Definitely not close enough to make that move though. And they are both most likely gonna be coming in this time around. And Hops is going to have that advantage, and he is going to be ahead, but he already is going to have that 5/10 gap. I'm thinking Hops is going to be coming in, but Hops is not going to be coming in. He's actually going to be staying out probably for 1 or 2 more laps. I think he does have it a little bit separated from Willis Jack, but it is going to be Dom coming in. But Willis Jack is going to be close enough to make that move, and he's going to be pulling out to the outside and get that move done before the corner. And it's going to be Willis Jack into the lead once again, with Adam trailing behind them, and then Cons kind of just trying to stay with these guys at the moment. Heard a lot of good things about Cons, I know that. Now he's gotten a lot faster, and that's going to be Hops all over the rear end of Willis Jack as well. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know when they're going to pit. Maybe they're going to pit this lap or next lap, not 100% sure. Just waiting for the safety car, and Beaver's going to be P2 or some shit. But Hops is already going to be all over the back of Willis Jack with a 2.5/10 gap. And Willis Jack is going to be coming in, and Hops is going to be following with Adam as well, and Cons is going to be staying out. Jamie is going to be coming in, and Beaver is going to be coming in. Cons is going to be staying out for an extra lap, with Fridge staying out with those tires, and also his teammates came in with the 2 Williams in P2 and P3 at the moment. And then Adam is staying out, and then I don't know who else will be staying out. I don't think Dom. Dom is actually going to be in that undercut. Hopefully he did get ahead of a couple people here, but he is actually not. He's going to be right back in the same position he was. Didn't gain, didn't lose. But it actually is going to be Willis Jack that got one of the poor starts. Maybe he got blocked going into the pits, but Dom is going to be all over the back of Willis Jack with those cold tires. Those warmer tires. And then Adam is going to be in between Hops and Willis Jack. Maybe Dom is trying to look for a move on these guys. And Switch got himself just ahead of Jamie. I think Dom is definitely going to be looking for something because he is on the warmer tires in these guys. Hops is already up in a 5/10 gap. And it's going to be Dom maybe looking for a move on Willis Jack. But I think Willis Jack does, or maybe dumping just a little bit to stay out of that attack zone for him. And then Cons is actually not going to be coming in this time around. Hopefully maybe next time, because he will be losing tons of time to these guys right now. And then Dom is going to be just, you know, kind of all over the back of him. Okay. Don't think Fridge is staying out. I think he's going to stay. He's going to pit when whatever his name pits. It's going to be Adam looking for a move on Hops, and he is going to get that move done. Willis Jack is just going to tuck behind the split stream. And Willis Jack is going to be on the defense and the attack at the same time. Dom is going to be in the mix with these guys at the moment, but I think the tires are going to be falling off just a tad. Willis Jack did look for a move there. Didn't want to completely commit to it. I think this could be very good. I think Dom is falling off just a tad, but these three guys in the front are having a very good, because that's Adam with a net P1, Hops in the net P2, and Willis Jack in the net P3, and actually Dom with the net P4 at the moment. And Ron Beeford right back where he usually is, and he's in a net P5. Looking for something, anything at the moment. That is going to be, what the hell was that? That's going to be Hops not going for a move. But I think Const is actually going to be staying out another lap. Kind of shooting himself in the foot here. Maybe he's looking for a medium to soft. Well, hard to soft. I don't know about Fridge. He looks like he is struggling with these guys. And Adam is going to be able to put himself, and that is probably going to be Willis Jack just tucking him behind. And maybe going 3 wide for these guys. And it's going to be 3 wide going into turn 1. And then it is going to be Willis Jack that is going to edge out Hops and then maybe get Adam as well. And that's going to be a double overtake for Willis Jack. Hops is going to try to get himself through Adam. Not trying to cause as much time, trying to save as much time as he can. You know, they're kind of causing each other time here. Maybe Adam is going to be looking for that dive bomb. Dom is definitely, and Beeford maybe looking for a move as well. Trying to get himself into that podium positions, or net podium positions, my bad. Looks like he is maybe just faster. Let's look at tire wear. Well, shit, actually all these guys are going to be on the exact same tires. Dom did really good. He's in a net P4 at the moment. With his teammate not far behind. Damn. That is going to be Beeford just looking for a move, but I think Dom may be playing a little bit of a team game here and trying to hold up Jamie just a little bit. And there is going to be Hops on the rear end of, that's going to be Beeford going to move on that first McLaren, trying to chase that. It's going to be Jamie flashing. I think Jamie and Hops is going to be able to get ahead. If I could, dude, there's so much shit happening, holy Jesus. And Hops is going to be able to get ahead. I hear something. What the fuck? Hops is going to get himself ahead, and then Beeford is going to be probably attacked by these guys. That's going to be Jack just a little wide. Adam looking for a move on the inside of Jack. Maybe going to send it here. Definitely not. I don't think Adam's that ballsy. I don't think Willis Jack would like that either. But Beeford is in a net P4 at the moment. That is going to be one of the AlphaTauris that have spun of Dave Raptors. Just a surprise these guys have not pitted yet. These guys have kind of ruined their races at this moment. Don't know what, and that is going to be Kant into the pits in lap 21. Don't know what Fridge is doing. Maybe Fridge is playing a little bit of a team game here and just going to stay on these softs for the rest of the lap and help his teammate out. Wish I could see what's happening. No, tires, stupid. But Willis Jack is probably going to be close enough to make that move. Hops is going to cover the inside. And Hops is probably going to be able to edge himself just ahead once again. That's going to be Adam maybe giving DRS to, if I could speak, giving DRS to Hops when he needs it. Don't know if this is really the team game here, but I don't know if Adam's going to be able to get out of the way in time. Hopefully Adam is just going to be sitting in front of these guys. Do not know what Adam's doing. Adam is defending. What is Adam doing? What the hell is Adam doing? What was that? What was that? What is Adam doing? What is Adam doing, bro? He's gonna scramble up the whole field over a back marker. And Willis Jack is gonna be looking for a move. That's gonna be Beeford going down the inside of Willis Jack, and then is gonna probably put himself ahead in that. And Hops is gonna have that again, and then Beeford is gonna be definitely looking for a move. A little dirty from Willis Jack there, kind of pushing him over to the grass. And that's going to be Hops trying to go in the defense, and he is going to be into that P1. That is going to put all the guys just bunched up at the moment. And that's going to be Ron Beeford into P3, putting himself just above. And then Parker's going to be looking for a move. Oh my god, okay. Just hitting each other then. Why are the dogs freaking out? It's going to be a battle for the top 3. Beeford up into P3 once again. He did start in P9 this time around. Not outside of the top 10, but he is going to be putting himself just ahead. Not ahead. What am I talking about? Jack is going to be half a second behind of Hops, and then Beeford is going to be about a half second behind, well as Jack. It's going to be a mashup of the leader through this sector. It's going to be well as Jack close enough, and he is going to pull out and make that move happen. Probably going to get it done, and that's going to be Adam as well getting that move done before we go into turn 1. Turn 2, Beeford is going to be tacking. What is happening? Hold on, I'm doing 1 second. I'm back. And it's going to be Hops in the prime position to get this move done. And he should be able to get this move done with Adam following behind with Beeford as well. Top 6 is top 5 actually. What are we talking about? Hops is going to get that move done. Well, Jack already on the rear end of him. I really am. What the hell what are we doing? I think Hops is playing a little bit of a strategy game here. But it looks like he is having a little bit of technical issues as well. Don't think he tried to brake check them there, but he is kind of just messed himself up for prime position of. Or he could be trying to get Adam close enough where they can all 3 make a move. Maybe trying to just back up Wells Jack just a little bit. But Wells Jack does seem like he can just get through this pretty quick. When Adam and Hops were ahead of him, he was able just to double overtake both of them. Don't think Hops is going to be close enough this time around with Hops is not going to be close enough. I think Jack is dumping just a little bit. Maybe trying to just stay behind him. Maybe trying to get Adam close enough. And there's going to be Kons putting himself just in front of, putting himself into P6 with Hops. If I could speak, that'd be crazy. I wish I could. I wish I could normally speak half the time. Parker has put himself up into P5. You know, looking for a great result here for him in that Williams. There is going to be 2 cars while I was gone with, if I could not do that, that'd be cool. You know, with 5 and 6 second penalties. It's going to be Jamie and Bison. But Hops is going to be close enough this time around. If he really wants to make that move happen on Willis Jack, he could. Just wish like we'd have some better camera angles, to be honest. And that just looked like Jack just flew off the side of the map. Anyways, it is 17 drivers, you have 4 out, and that is going to be Jack. Hops close enough to make them move this time around, but definitely just gonna try to stay behind. Maybe see if Adam gets close enough. Trying to get Adam close where they can maybe all 3 make a move. Maybe all 4 with Ron Beeford as well following in his train. And Kons is gonna put himself in the mix. Trying to get himself up to his teammate, maybe to help him out just a little bit. Parker's all over the back of Ron Beeford. That's going to give Cons just a little bit of a drive because Parker did have a little bit of a mess up, and I do not know what just happened there. Anyways, a little bit of lag. But Cons is going to be on the chase for Ron Beeford, championship leader at the moment. And I think Wellish Jack should take it this time around. If he beats Beeford, he will take the championship lead. But Cons is definitely going to be looking for maybe a little bit of a help out for the championship, the constructors. Yes, something like that. But he is going to be on the back of Beeford, and Hops is going to be close enough to make a move. Don't think he is going to make that move again. I think Adam is getting pretty close though. And I think Hops may just messed himself up here because Adam is going to be in the attack. But he's just going to edge him out just a little bit of movement there from Adam. Don't think that was really a push. But Beeford is going to be all over the back of Adam. Obviously looking for this move with Cons not that far behind. I think those softs are dying off just a little bit for these guys. Dude, there's so much lag. Holy crap. I've never seen this much lag in my life. Parker is going to be trying to go around the outside of Dom. I think Dom actually was going for that move. My bad. Bison should be able to make this move on to Jamie. But Dom is definitely going to be looking for a move as well. They're both going to be flashing. I don't know about Bison. Bison pushed just a little bit. But it is going to be Bison just ahead. And it's going to be a William P6 and 7 if he can get this move done. Bison is going to get himself ahead, and he is on those better live tires at the moment. I'm trying to just hold on with McLaren falling down to 8 and 9. Maybe Jamie trying to back out of that, not to hurt his teammate. They're both going to be flashing, which is not very good. But Parker's actually going to be all over the back of this leader train at the moment. Conte is falling off just a little bit. I think those softs are starting to hurt him just a little bit. Hops is going to be close enough this time around, but I don't think he's going to want to go for that move. Yeah, he is going to close that rear wing of that Ferrari logo and just tuck behind the DRS splitstream again. There's not a lot happening. Kind of just being some bitches, I can tell you that. What happened back here? Who hit who? That Prix just in a lonely P10, 5 seconds behind everybody else. Ooh, oh, I wish my back didn't hurt right now. It is one of our better tiers. Failure, to be honest. Well, it is tier 1, so I think they're just about, yeah, Jack's actually on the back foot of ERS here. Obviously not going to be looking for a move. I think Cons is trying his hardest to get by Beeford, but I don't think he's able to get close enough to Dom. He's going to put himself in front of Parker. Maybe trying to help his teammate out a little bit and get both of them back up into P7 and P8. And then Parker is going to be, Bison is going to be struggling just a tad. They can play a team game here and just keep him behind. But the more they do this, Fridge is going to be catching them just a little bit. But I don't think Fridge is going to be able to catch him by the end of the race. And then if we go back up here, and then we have Dave, a minute and 13 seconds behind. Rest in peace, Dave. I think Dave's gone, actually. Gonna be interesting the way to see if Hops can play this into his hands. Definitely gonna be trying a little bit of a snatch from Wellischak. I don't think Hops is in prime position to make this move happen. He is in prime position to make this win happen. If he can get it done and not be too picky on what he wants, then he could make this race happen, because we're going into the last 2 laps of this race. And he is on prime position. He has the Morias, he has everything. All he's got to do is make it happen, and that is going to be a Fridge and fuck if I could speak. That's gonna be Jamie and Dom spun. Maybe they had a little bit of collision with each other. Maybe Bison had a little bit of play into that, but that is gonna put Fridge in ahead of them. I think Bison did mess up just a little bit too, and Fridge is gonna be all over the back of him, trying to put himself up into P7. Hopefully carry the Ferrari championship hopes. And Hops is gonna try to keep himself as close as he can to Wellischak. Trying to get in prime position to make a move happen. And then Rob Beeford and Adam and Kantz. Okay, I thought he just fucking flew off the track. I was like, okay. But that is going to be Hops looking for a move, and that was already going to be Wellischak flashing. Trying to go down the inside. He's going to be able to pull out, and he's going to still have 33% remaining when Jack was already flashing. Hops has a ton more ERS than Wellischak at the moment, and Wellischak is still flashing. He's going to be trying to make a move down here. Hopefully Hops can cover that off. He's definitely not going to be close enough to make that move. Parker is going to be pretty close to Kantz as well. Kantz is already flashing, with Fridge putting himself in front of Bison. Bison not going to be able to do anything about that one. That is going to be Wellischak fighting for a move, fighting for position. He is already just flashing just a little bit. There is going to be Hops in prime position to just carry himself to the win here. But it is going to be Hops. Wellischak is not going to be close enough for that move. But it could be a switchback from Wellischak. Very good exit, but oh, he is going to have a little bit of snap there. And that is put Hops just right back in front of him. Hops is going to be able to put himself in front of it, and Hops is going to be coming around these final couple corners, and Hops is the final around the corner, no mistakes, and he is going to bring it to the line, and Hops is going to win. Not? Okay, I was going to say Hops is going to win the Spain GP, and with his teammate Fridge bringing it into P7 with Bison right behind him with penalties, and Dom P9, and then Jamie in P10, and then Adam with P11. But he is going to get himself up ahead. Very good race from the top 2. Hops played that perfectly well, I will say. He had the ERS the whole fucking time. It is going to be race over. Yeah, failure, if you ever just want to... Alright, I got you, 1 second. If you want to race, just let me know. I could probably, maybe, I don't know if you can message on... Actually, it might be in our... If you want to race, just go to our profile. It should be our Discord or website. And boy, just levitated. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
What did you? Oh, hold on.